Hello, Bill Molyneux here with Bill's History and Wargame World. And what do we have here? Well, you know that I have a slot car track. My brother sent me and we found some of my old slot cars. And over a year ago I put together a slot car track. Well, my good friend Jack Rendell down in Arizona, who used to be in the Gettysburg Area Gamers, he put together a batch of buildings for me. So, here is Bill's Frosty Treat Place. Pretty cool, huh? The detail on these that Jack did is just phenomenal. Now, I'm going to be adding all these to my slot car track, and unfortunately, I have a few hobbies. I do miniature wargaming. I do board wargaming. I design board games. I go to historic sites, and I do reenacting. But we're going to squeeze a little bit more time into the slot car track. Lisa does like the slot car track more than wargaming. She actually thinks it's nice to see something move rather than toy soldiers sitting on a table. So Jack actually put these together to help Lisa enjoy a hobby with me. And gosh, these buildings are just incredible. Now, I gotta say, Jack really did some cool things. He made a Jack Wargame toy soldier shop. And look at the detail that he put in here. Jack's models, books, and I mean, these things are incredible. Now, my good friend Elwood Christ, Woody, the famous historian of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, passed away. I talk about him all the time. He was like a brother to me. Jack put together a restaurant, cocktails, dining, dancing, and it's called Woody's. And let me get the close-up here. I mean, the detail that Jack put in these is incredible. All right. Well, we have a neat little home. And somebody's going off to work. And I gotta say, this house, my original home in Vestal, New York, if we added another garage door here, because we had a 2 half-stall garage, this would actually look a lot like the home I grew up in. My brother David and I, my sister Becky. So that's the buildings are going to be added to the track. Now I'm going to show you the slot car track. It hasn't been used in, gosh, 3 or 4 months. It needs a little bit of cleaning up. But let's go take a look at it. Alright, well, here's the slot car track. And, God, I got really carried away. My brother David, he sent me a few cars. He got me a track. And then oh my God, we got the tripod machines in Molyneuxville. But as you see, I don't have very many buildings. So, this is the first car that we found in a box that I had, that my brother David and I had. So this is from whenever the Javelin was made, and it's 2022 now. That was probably made in 75 or so. And then I have a half a dozen cars and shells, and I was really getting into getting them built because Lisa actually didn't mind this hobby. She liked to see the cars going around. So what, and I even have a little bit of dirt on the track. So I'm going to do a little bit of work on this. In case someone's curious on car-wise, everything on this track runs. These are all functional vehicles in the slot car world. These are cars that, well, let's be honest, I was working on them and never got them going on some of these. And then Lisa, my dear wife, for Christmas last year bought me these die-cast cars She didn't quite realize that they weren't slot cars, but I can turn them into slot cars if I take the time, like I did with the Monkey Mobile. Was a die-cast car that I turned into a slot car. Alright, well, I'll do a follow-up video of the slot car track in the next month or so, and get it cleaned up, vacuum it, and add all the buildings to it, and hopefully Jack will be impressed with the new look of the slot car track. Hey, this is really different. You usually see it be at a historic site or doing some kind of wargaming thing. So, going back to the late 60s, early 70s of slot car racing. Thank you everyone for putting up with slot cars. And Jack, thank you for all the buildings you sent me. Stay safe, be kind, and be courteous, everyone.